Visionaries, welcome back for another creator chat. Dudes, dudettes, welcome in. How are you doing? And we are here on St. Patty's Day. What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. It's only going to be a somewhat short stream because I got a brisket in there and I need to get it out of there. Corned beef on St. Patty's Day, so I'm excited to eat that now. I'm vegan most of the time, so guys, give me a break. For my vegan family, for those who watch the Save B videos, yes, I'm gonna have a little bit of the corned beef. Don't tell on me, but it's gonna be great. Welcome in. Thank you for being here on the planet today. How are you guys doing? How is your week going? How are you surviving in the CV realm that's going on in our universe? Thank you so much for being on the planet today. Do hit that thumbs up. And the comments are going to be kind of slow, guys, because I'm on StreamYard and it takes a moment. So to the three awesome people that's coming on in here, please do hit that thumbs up. And I will be responding to your comments as I can see them on the StreamYard platform. It takes a minute. I'm looking like, come on, come on. So hopefully you guys can comment, maybe not. I know that this thing acts a little weird. So let me see something here. Let me make sure that this thing is public so I can see y'all comments. Hopefully y'all can comment now and I will be able to see them. Welcome in on this also St. Patty's Day. Are you guys staying quarantined? Now I can see your comments. I can see your comments, guys. Hold on one second. Awesome. So I see Cool Dude. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for being new to the planet. Please do definitely hit that thumbs up. And if you see that red button, which I'm sure you do because you're new here, turn that to gray and I would do the same on my end. Marcos East, welcome in, my brother. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being on the planet today. This is going to be a short stream because I have some corned beef in the oven and it's cooking and it's smelling great and I want to eat some. Just like that, Tatted Hearts is in the building. How are you doing, Tatted? Welcome in. How are you? So good to see you. You guys are awesome. How has your week been? We got 4 awesome channels up in the house. Please, guys, do meet each other up. And when you come on in, if there's folks that you see that you have not met up yet, I'm having an awesome day. How are you guys? How are you guys surviving the quarantine? Are you still going out in public? Are you still going out in the world and doing your thing? Or you staying home, being close to family, making sure you stay sanitized? What's your week looking like so far? Either way, thank you for being here on the planet. That means more YT for everybody, right? 6 awesome channels in the house. Welcome in. Life with Mocha, welcome in. How are you doing today? So good to see you. And this chat is jumping around on me. So give me a moment, guys, as I catch up with your awesome comments. Welcome in, Life with Mocha. How are you doing? Cool Dude. Jaden is in the house. Batissimo will be welcoming you in. Marcos East is here. Tatted Hearts is here. You guys are awesome. Rukami, welcome in. How are you doing today? As you come in, guys, please do hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Mike Olson, welcome in. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being on the planet today. StreamYard link in the chat. I usually don't do so. I hope you don't leave me because I don't do it. I only do that on times where I'm scheduling time to talk to people live because there are TROLLSs and I don't want the drama on the channel. So I hope you understand. Not that you are or anything like that. I appreciate you for being here today. Also, I see Zach, I see Eric Garcia, I see my family in the house. I'm making it down to your comments. In the meantime, Botissimo, like Botox, Botissimo will be welcoming you guys in. So glad to see you, Mike. Eric, family's in the house. I see that. Four-leaf clover, welcome in. St. Patty's Day, everybody. What's going on? Do you have plans? Are you staying at home? What's going on? How are you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Zach Bradbury is in the house. How are you doing, my friend? Hi to you. Welcome in, welcome in. Is anybody else eating corned beef today? I know that's not like a traditional Irish thing, but that's like an Irish American thing. How's it going? I know it's gonna be like the beginning of the end, Marco. It's like, what are they doing? Because the last time I checked in on the news and this whole thing in Vegas, there was only 5 presumptive cases of CV, maybe more now. But is that enough to like shut down the entire city? I think the governors are doing it because obviously the feds, the press have said that they're gonna send aid in to the states because of it. So you kind of have to declare emergency everywhere to get some funds. So you know what? It's crazy. Yes. So the next 30 days. So that means I get to hang out with my awesome son for the next 30 days because he's out of school until mid-April. So that's going to be interesting. Luckily, I have made some adjustments in my professional life where I could be home with him during this time. Otherwise, I was like, okay, how we going to do this? So it's interesting. Yeah, school canceled, church canceled, work canceled. It's a crazy time going on here, but I'm glad you guys are here and enjoying your time home with family or whatever might be going on, that we're all together to support one another. Hazel, Eric, G. Vixen is in the house. So good to see both of you here. You guys are awesome as always. My family's in the house. How are you doing? So good to see you. I was taking a little bit of a hiatus from YT. It probably was like a month before last week. I got back on last week with my people. So I'm glad you guys are here. Excellent, excellent. You guys are so awesome. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. What's going on with you guys? How's it going? How are you doing? What's going on? I was able, guys, to find eggs today and water today. I'm so happy. I had to go all the way to Sam's Club to get it. Luckily, I have a membership there and got it there because I couldn't get it anywhere at the local grocery store, at the drugstore. Nowhere had it where the prices wasn't super crazy. So I was able to find everything there. Luckily, I already had TP, so toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that. But there were no eggs anywhere or water anywhere. So luckily, I was able to find it at my local Sam's Club. But it was crazy because they had a worker there. She had been lifting cases, so it's 48 bottle cases, 48 bottles, and she puts it in your cart and she would ask you top or bottom, so the top main part or the bottom underside part. And she had to do that all day, her whole shift. And I'm like, really? Because people can't behave themselves and just take one case. So really crazy, but it is what it is. And I don't have my stream on my phone, so can my Marcos and my other moderators make sure that y'all looking out for the planet for me, because I can't put people in timeout or get them on out of here. And I see some folks who are just interested in getting up on the stream, but I'm not doing that because they spam. So please be on the lookout for those guys. And y'all got my full blessing because I trust y'all to police the planet as it makes sense. 8 awesome channels in the house, and we're only 9 minutes in. Thank you guys so much for being on the planet today. What are you guys' plans? Let me make sure. Island Girls, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I was listening to Mr. Male Advice's stream just before I came here, and I guess you guys are hanging out with me here too. I still have his stream on as well. You got to support your fellow creators, so definitely do so. Spread the love. It's enough here for all of us. Spread the love, not the CV. Thank you guys for being on the planet today. Oh, it's St. Patty's. Okay, party plans, but everything is on lockdown. Yep. So that's the crazy thing because this week is my son's birthday and we all excited. Luckily, we didn't have plans like, had rented out a space or anything or whatever. So we'll be able to party in the house, have some awesome fun and all of that regardless of what's going on outside. But yeah, when I was in the store today, I saw some folks wearing the mask. Not too many, a couple folks wearing some masks. But I was so happy to find water and eggs. I don't care what other people are doing. Just keep your hands clean. Don't touch. Don't talk in close proximity, and we should all be good. Mr. Male Advice DIY, thank you so much for being on the planet. I'm still in your stream, so I'm giving you. Wait, is it over? It's still on my phone. I don't hear you talking. I'm just gonna keep it going either way, just to make sure. But I see two folks are still in there in the live chat, so I'm gonna stay in there too. 10 awesome channels here. We're 11 minutes in, guys. I'm only gonna be on for like 30 minutes around there because I gotta get my roast, my corned beef out of the oven. Thank you so much. Do meet everyone up in here if you are not connected already. Totally, Hazel. Seriously, what is going on right now? I was like, for all the panic that's going on, I think more people get sick and are in peril from a regular FLU. I don't even know if I can say FLU, the word on YT, because YT is demonetizing people for saying CV, like the whole word, not me just using the CV, but saying the whole word, putting that in their title, they're getting demonetized stuff, which I'm not monetized right now, so it's not a huge issue. But I'm saying in general, I don't want to say nothing controversial where they might even consider doing something like that. Awesome. I see Zenny Tube. I see Vibes Queen in the house. I'm going slowly through the comments, guys. I'm going to speed it up, heading down the same path. In Italy, okay, so Narukami is coming to us from Italy, guys. It's around the world, but this is a time that can unify all of us so that we can fellowship with one another and just be, sharing with one another, even though we're kind of forced to do it because of this environmental health factor that we're going through here. But I'm glad you guys are all okay. So great to see you. Popeyes and beer, that's awesome. That's an awesome combo on St. Patty's Day. It is. So school here, all of the casinos are, well, not all. Not all of the hotels are closed. The main strip hotels are closed. There are some Fremont Street hotels and then some, in Henderson and surrounding areas that are open. I think some of the casinos are still open. They have a mandate, which I'm hearing, that people have to sit every other seat so they're not in close proximity to each other, but you can still get pull your slot machine on. I'm not exactly sure what casinos those are. The buffets everywhere have been closed down for about a week or so, and that will continue. My son, Nevada, Clark County schools in Nevada, Reno, Clark County in general. I don't know if it's Reno too, but anyway, Clark County schools are closed. They were going to go on spring break in a couple weeks anyway, so they get a whole month off now. So my son was doing backflips yesterday because that's a long spring break, but they got to make it up at some point, I'm sure. And then it's going to be the heart of the summer at that point, super hot. So we'll see how this whole thing goes. That's funny. I want some Popeyes too. Guys, throw me some Popeyes if you get some. Blu-ray movie. Yeah, I've been on Netflix hard to find some new shows that I could binge watch. So definitely gonna do that. Mike Olson leveling up, Eric Garcia leveling up to level 2 as well. Thank you guys for hanging on the planet. 9 awesome channels here. Guys, if you have not met up everybody here, please make sure you do so. Yes, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I've been on for sure. Thank you, Queen, for listening in the background. Yeah, around the holidays, everything was hectic, and then I had some projects to begin at the beginning of the new year, and then after that, I was kind of like, yeah, I need to get back to my YT fam. So I'm back. I was back last week, did some streams last week, and going to continue on from there. So I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me and being here today. Zenny. Thank you so much for being here. And for all my folks that have been monetized since the new year. So we saw Marcos Eats. We also have Zenny Tube and then Mr. Mail Advice. You guys are rocking and rolling. I hope to be there someday. Some other people, other folks, let me know if you've been monetized already. Eric, are you? Everybody is well. My son, this week is his birthday. So on Thursday, he's going to be a teenager, guys. He's going to be 13. So I'm not ready, but yeah, he's a good kid, so it's all good. But yeah, time is flying super fast. Please do. Thanks so much, Hazel. Yes, do please like, share, subscribe, guys, if you can. Really appreciate that. Oh, you ended your stream. My phone is still on it. Okay, so I get maybe you got some extra time for me hanging out this whole time. So I'm gonna go on and leave the stream now. I don't want to leave because I was just listening to it the whole time. Excellent. Yes, get to know each other. Let's mix and mingle on the St. Patty's Day, guys. Yes, and as you hit that like button, guys, please use hand sanitizer. I kid, I joke. Zenny has leveled up to level 2. You guys are awesome. Coughing and stuff, right? I know. Well, funny thing is that 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, my son and I was at a volunteer opportunity, and we volunteer at this book repository that gives out. It's Spread the Word Nevada. It's called Spread the Word Nevada, and they have a book repository where the volunteers come in, they clean the books, and then it goes out to schools with Title I schools. And Title I schools essentially are the schools that have kids that are lower income or have special needs as well. And so the books go out there. And so, cleaning books, they're dusty. And so my son was coughing and sneezing, and people at the table was kind of like, what's going on now? Because it was just, how sometimes you sneeze and stuff. So it was kind of funny, like, we don't want to, make people nervous and all that kind of stuff. But so yeah, that was a funny thing. But we have fulfilled our obligations, and now we can't go to volunteer right now because they've halted the volunteer opportunity for now. So until this whole thing blows over. But yeah, it's been quite the challenge to get regular food in general. Like yesterday, I was out and I went to 5 or 6 stores just to get a couple different types of vegetables, water, eggs. I didn't get the water, eggs, and milk even yesterday. So today I was able to go to my local Sam's Club and get that stuff because they were smart and limiting people to a certain, 1 or 2 per person and all of that, which the other store should have done because it's ridiculous. But I was reading that one guy that had a whole stockpile of hand sanitizer and different things. He's in huge trouble now because he was selling them on eBay and Amazon for inflated prices, obviously, because of the high demand. And so he's giving a lot of it away now instead of selling it, since the governor in his state declared a state of emergency, or the president or whomever. So I don't know what's going to come of that, but he could be in big trouble. And then he was getting supposedly threats to his life and his family's life and stuff once people heard, that he had the supply of much needed sanitary items. So it's an interesting time. This is the first time that I remember in my 40 plus years this kind of panic for something that seems to be not insignificant, but not as much of a crisis as it ultimately could be. So I don't know. Toilet paper, yes, it's ridiculous. I don't know what we're gonna do, but there's all kinds of memes and stuff. Yesterday, I was on Instagram and somebody had a picture, a meme of a paper towel roll, and they were like, "You'll thank me later." And there's a paper towel roll with scissors cutting it in half to like perfectly sized toilet paper rolls, that sort of thing. Hopefully, we won't have to resort to MacGyver type tactics to have our normal necessities, but who knows? Thank you to the awesome 7 folks that are on the planet right now. We're 20 minutes in, and I'll be on for another 15, 20 minutes checking in on my corned beef brisket, guys. What are you guys eating? In certain places, you guys have eaten already, so you're looking at me like, why haven't you eaten yet? What did you guys have for dinner? I'm nosy, and this is Venus Eats. And you're on Planet Venus, so if you don't mind sharing what you have eaten or what you're about to eat this evening, I'm nosy like that, so please do share. It totally isn't necessary. I'm like, what is going on right now? Why do I have to travel to like 5, 6, 7 stores and go to the stock up store like a Sam's Club or a Costco to get milk and eggs and water? It's really ridiculous. Highland Girls has leveled up to level 2. Thank you again for being here, being on the planet, hitting that thumbs up, being awesome, and spreading positivity because we definitely need positivity in these days and times, guys, because everybody's panicking. Last week when I went to the store, before it was like everybody was really acting extra about stocking up on things. Actually, they were already in that mode because there was no flour, sugar, rice, pasta, beans, anything at the store last week. And I was in the aisle looking for certain things, and I was like, okay, that's gone too. And a lady was in earshot of me and heard me, and she was like, wait a minute. Okay, no. When she heard me and she was like, this is the beginning of the end. I just want you to know I'm so grateful that I paid off my home and I got an inheritance from my mom. And so I'm set in terms of finances, resources, all of that. But for the people that's not, I'm just bracing myself for what's ahead. And I'm like, would you please stop speaking that into the universe? I don't do well with, the doomsday stuff. It's not to that level, and if it is, we can come together and make sure everybody's okay. You know what I'm saying? So some folks are having a hard time with this thing, guys. You need to spread love and positivity and assure folks that it'll be fine. Seriously. I saw this, what was it, a quote, a tweet or something like that that said our grandparents were off to war during World War II, one or two, and we've been relegated to sit in our house for 2 weeks. Like, you balance which one is a crisis or not. And I was like, that's a great way to think of things because, you don't want your human brain to start panicking on you. Yes, corned beef and cabbage. So Mike's got it going on too. I'm having corned beef and potatoes. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any cabbage. I was lucky to find potatoes because some stores that I went to didn't have potatoes or rice or any kind of long-standing carb there, pasta, anything. So corned beef and potatoes, roasted potatoes, yummy yum. Yes, try to stay calm. We all need to wear those shirts, stay calm shirts that we see on Amazon and otherwise, because it's like, it's fine. It's not a zombie apocalypse. I blame those movies and those TV shows like The Walking Dead for people kind of overreacting to this thing. We're fine. Awesome, guys. If you haven't visited my website, absolutevenus.com, I got awesome stuff on there too. And then I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm everywhere. So definitely, I'm Eats Venus on Twitter and Instagram, and also Absolute Venus. That's my other channel. If y'all haven't been on my other YouTube channel, I got 2 channels going on, lots of stuff. So definitely do. You can connect with me in various places. Excellent. Okay. We're coming up on 25 minutes. I got about 5 minutes left. I'm so glad you guys are here. How are things going with your channels, guys? Are you happy with the growth that you're having on YT? Are you happy with generally, the YT journey in general? Because when I started my other channel, it was about probably 10 years ago now when I first started my lock journey. So y'all see I have dreadlocks, yeah, mine, and I chronicled what was going on with my hair journey because I started out with 2 inches of hair and now they're much longer. I cut them at some point because they would have been down to my knees at this point, so I cut them. But just back then, it was kind of more like a hobby for me. So I really didn't worry about monetization, all this kind of stuff. Now that I'm back on and have this channel as well, I was more focused on getting to the point where I'm remonetized. But I remember being monetized on the other channel, and it's like you're not, if you're thinking about it in terms of being monetized so you can make a steady income stream is going to be very light in the beginning. So just interested in hearing kind of what you guys' perspective is if you want to be monetized. If so, are you monetized? And then how that journey is going for you. Are you getting the return on investment you feel on your time? How much energy is going into this? Because that's the other thing. Now that we have this social aspect of live streams, it's very rewarding to me. I just enjoy the fellowship and camaraderie that we have on here, guys, versus me making some monetary reward for my time on here. It's more rewarding for me to meet you guys, understand what's going on in your life, watch your content. We interact in live streams and things of that nature versus money. So just curious to hear what you guys enjoy most about it, if it's the channel growth, monetization aspect, or the social networking aspect of it. And again, thank you guys for being here. As you come in, do hit that thumbs up. We got 8 awesome folks here, and we're coming up on the half hour in a couple minutes here. But yes, definitely enjoy your St. Patty's Day because we need to celebrate times and calmness and the world and just well-being, wellness where we can, because everybody's like freaking out. And again, here the last time I heard in Nevada, the last time I watched the news, because I tend not to watch the news, especially the local news, because it's just a bunch of misery. But the last time I checked, it was like 5 or 6 presumptive cases here in Vegas. I guess I could look that up right now and see what they're talking about. But I'm like, I don't really think that it's as dire as it seems. But you have to take precautions where you can and not leave it up to chance, and make sure that you're taking all of the security measures you can. But so let me see how many cases they're saying have occurred now where I am. So in Clark County now they're saying there's 42. Okay, so it grew from 5 like a week and a half ago to 35 to now 42. So I understand it's growing. Now for perspective, computer. Okay. So 42 individuals out of 2.2 million individuals have CV, and it's a total shutdown. So there you have it, folks. Hopefully things will normalize and we won't be in a total fluster in the next couple of weeks. Exactly. Carpe diem, seize the day. If things don't go down smiling, go down laughing, don't go down holding on, hugging cases of water and toilet paper. That's all I'm saying. We only have one here, so we have 42 confirmed. That was as of, no, they kept saying presumptive, but I guess now they're saying confirmed as of today, okay, in Clark County. And that's out of 2.2 million people that live here in Clark County. So I'm just saying, in perspective, it's probably more people that have flu right now than that, but okay. Okay, thank you, cool dude. And yeah, awesome. Thank you, cool dude. Yeah. Just one. Okay. Then you have one, and then okay, that's awesome. So hopefully that person is contained, and that'll be the end of that. Vern, welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Patty's Day. Thought I would jump on for a little bit because I know where you are. Is it 10? So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it's after 10 o'clock there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm about to take my roast out in a little bit. I keep saying roast, corned beef. It's brisket, right? And have some of that for St. Patty's Day. Usually in Chicago, where I used to live, guys, for those that don't know, St. Patty's Day was a big deal. I don't know if they're still going to do anything because of CV, but they would color the whole Chicago River green. If you look back on one of my videos early on, probably April, May, I have a video of my son and I going down there around that time, and the river is green and lots of Irish folks that live in Chicago. So, and then here I'm hearing that they have a nice parade here, but that is probably not going to happen as well, or it was supposed to happen the past weekend or whatever and didn't because of CV. So kind of a bummer. Island Girls Can Cook leveled up to level 3. Thank you so much. Cool dude Jaden Sud leveled up to level 3. Thank you as well. Yes, I have a little bit of champipple here, guys. Enjoying St. Patty's Day with a little libation. How are you doing? How's it going? DOD, what's going on, my brother? Guys, please do tonight. Also, folks that's here. Have you seen people you have not met up before? Please do meet each other up so we could keep our awesome community growing, showing love here. And it seems like a lot of us are going to be spending a lot of time on YT in the next couple of weeks as the CV thing floats on with itself. 11 awesome folks here, guys. Excellent. And yes, Batissimo will be welcoming you in and letting you know when you level up to the next level. Mike Olson, thank you so much. Is on level 4, hanging out with us on the planet today. Hi, C. Hey, sis. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being on the planet. Awesomeness. Excellent. So I'm happy to see we all have survived thus far. Everything is all good. I know, right? How you gonna mess with St. Patty's Day? Oh, are you saying don't mess with that because of the leprechaunian history? And folks that, look like you and I understand that too. I understand that too. So either way, whichever connotation. Yes, you're awesome, Mike. How's it going? How is everything? You don't mess with St. Pat's Day. I totally understand. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, and I'm like a south side Irish by um, proximity, I guess. So that's why I carry on the tradition, but I understand kind of the origins of that. So I totally understand what you're saying as well, Mr. Mill. True, it is meant to be shared. So cheers, everybody. Sean Pipple, the bottle was in there. I'll pour y'all through the internet song so you can enjoy. Excellent. 9 awesome folks that is in here. Thank you guys again for being here. And I'm glad you are well. And I'm glad I found some water and some eggs today because folks are going ballistic over this food situation, which it wouldn't be a situation if people wouldn't buy like 15 boxes, cases of rice and things and leave some for the rest of us. So funny. Awesome, cool dude. How close are you to 1K so that you can get your community tab? Now, don't type any numbers, write them out, obviously, but let us know how close you are. And then I'm super excited because I'm close to my 4K hours. I have about 900 hours to go, which may seem like a lot. But it's a far cry from all 4K. So 3,100 hours I've been able to get, and I'm making my way to the finish line. So I'm thinking in the next month and a half, 2 months, maybe, with your love and support, that I will be celebrating monetization very soon. So that's awesome. Thank you. Definitely do. Thumbs up the live. Awesomeness. Welcome in. We have Mataranjan. Welcome in. How are you today? If you are new here and you see a red button, please turn that to gray so we can stay family. Really appreciate you being on the planet today. So you have 1,202. That's awesome. That's a nice grouping of subscribers. Mike, are you feeling like you're getting the support you need from those 1,200 plus folks? Because I know as I'm growing my subscriber base, I don't necessarily see that that's translating into views on my videos. So it's kind of like a trade-off. Like once you get past 1,000 and you're able to have your community tab and stream live from your phone using the YouTube app and stuff like that, those are cool milestones. But then from there, I'm not sure if I get the support that I'm expecting, one from the YouTube subscribers that I have, but from YouTube in general, like recommending my videos. The majority of the traffic that I'm getting right now is from 2 specific videos that I did on really niche topics that I know a lot about. And so that is accounting for a majority of my watch time in this quarter. Those 2 videos specifically are only 3 minutes a piece, but is accounting for a good amount of the 4K hours that I have. So I don't know. It's interesting. A lot of the traffic to those videos is coming from organic search. So I've got great keywords and all of that, but YT is right now collectively only recommending like 6% of the YT videos creators are recommending my content right now. So a majority of the traffic that I'm getting, 50% or more, is coming from YouTube search. So it's very interesting. Manoranjan Battissimo is a chat bot. It's not a human being. It's not a person. So it won't subscribe back. But all the rest of the individuals in here will. 11 awesome channels, in fact. Thank you all so much for being on the planet. As you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. We're 40 minutes in. Thank you guys again so much for being on the planet today. And if you see folks that you have not met up yet, please meet them up. Excellent, Mike. I'm so glad that you're seeing the love and support in your community for sure. That's very helpful as you're putting out content. And just having a captive group of folks that are going to continue to support your channel. 301. Awesome. So please do make that number grow. I'm going to make 02 when I get off the live. So hopefully that number will continue to grow by leaps and bounds. Thank you so much, Gooooo, Jade, and stuff for being here. So guys, if you have not connected with Jaden already, definitely do. Excellent. Eduardo Cabral, welcome in. How are you doing today? Montissimo, welcoming you in as well. Thank you for being on the planet. What's going on? Awesome. Thank you, Queen, for still hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Yes, please do. Moderators, if you see folks that are not, rolling with the game, feel free to, Thank you, Vern. Appreciate that. Because on this StreamYard, I'm not able to see the multiple comments. I'm only seeing like one per person as they comment. So thank you guys for taking care of that. Excellent. I'm coming up on the half hour here, guys. So I'll probably get rolling in a couple of minutes so that I make sure my roast is done and have dinner with my family. In the meantime, thank you for tuning in and enjoying some time with me. I really appreciate you guys. And I will continue to have live streams throughout the week. I'll try to post them as far in advance as possible so that you guys will know when I'll be on. And then Vern, I know you had a question about premiering. Did you get the information you needed to be able to set your video as a premiere? Hopefully what I was explaining in IG made sense. So let me know. Island Girls, yes, I have some champagne. I was calling it champipple. Just a little bit of champagne. So sipping on that and waiting for my roast to be done. Corned beef and potatoes. So I can have some dinner in a little bit. Thank you, Mike. Absolutely. So I'm going to wind it down now, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Thank you so much for being on here with me, the 8 awesome folks. And again, if you guys are seeing new faces, please do make sure that you grab them up so we can stay family, stay community. And until next time, be well. Be well. Don't panic. Everything's fine. And peace, family, and happy eating too. For those that seeing me on the Venus East side, I didn't stream on my absolute Venus side today. So this is just a quick one. Jumping in here, and then as I'm signing off, here comes Els Bells, the birthday boy man for this week, guys. So he's gonna come in and say hi real quick before we sign off. We don't have CV, so we could touch base.
Yeah, we don't.
We are all good. Stay safe, everyone. Bye. Have an awesome evening, and I'll see you guys later. Good evening. You guys are awesome. Peace, family.